Hello and welcome to the next part of Danganronpa Another. Last time Yuki had an interesting time looking at a video.
As all young adult teens do,
Yes.
or at least high schoolers on the cusp of their adulthood, whatever.
So yeah, but things might spiral out of control again soon.
Yeah, Akane just ran out.
Yeah, so... And for some reason we all just decided to go to bed instead.
Yeah.
So we will probably see the consequences of that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We will all gather for breakfast tomorrow as usual. Somehow, everyone has to unite and fight against Monokuma. But what should I do? What should I say to Kinjo, Mikado, and Uehara to regain their trust in each other again? That's what I want to know more about. As if grumbling to someone invisible, I slept quiet while sinking into this hell on earth. Yiddity.
Time for the morning announcement.
See. It's morning. Suddenly, I felt a chill along my back. Every time we had lost a friend the day after a motive came out, the sun thought reminded us that today is also the day after the motive came out. Not sure that it can't happen. Let's go to the dining room first.
You're not gonna check on Akane first?
Yay!
Idiot!
Well, something terrible has to happen first, I guess. Hello, guys.
Maida's here, thank God.
Why are you glad? It seems to be a little late than usual, so maybe something might have happened. It doesn't really matter, but aren't we a little short on people? What about Kurokawa and Taira? Don't tell me. It's okay, they are both fine, don't worry. What you think didn't happen? Taira is in her room and silent too, and Kurokawa is not feeling well today. So she went to rest in her room.
Actually, Tyra came out of her room to get the food and went back to her room.
What happened to Taira yesterday?
Suddenly screaming and running around as if the world was coming to an end. Like that.
Did she see something in a video that was shared to us as a motive? That's the only thing that could trigger it. But we can't ask her because it's prohibited.
That's Tyra's situation. But what about Kurakawa? What's wrong with her health?
Satsuki.
Satsuki-hun, no.
Is it that day? Hiranami, there are guys in the room. That kind of comment is a bit... What?
No, it's fine. Because I understand everything.
Why are you...
Like I said, the most respectful simp! But I don't understand why his nose is bleeding.
I also...
Do you have one of those kinks, my guy?
I'm not gonna comment on that. That's weird.
It's fair.
Wipe your nose. Because she's a human being, there may be days when she gets sick. Her behavior shows it. Actually, when I went to find Taira when she ran away from the gym yesterday, Kurokawa's condition was already a little weird. Did Kurokawa see something weird at the same time? I mean, if she is like the girlfriend of the 16th student, then she might have seen him in jail.
Was it such a serious video? I don't care for it at all.
Be careful.
Nevertheless, we can't say anything about it because it's forbidden to speak of it. This is a real dilemma.
Everyone continued to eat without telling the others about it. It was frustrating. The situation was getting worse rather than getting better.
I wonder, when can we go outside?
Mr. Atori, even if you ask us...
No, I mean, even if there's something on the secret stairs of the warehouse, it seems impossible to sneak down from there with all those surveillance cameras. Even if we try to go there, the passage is full of machine guns, too. Hey, Teria, you shouldn't talk about that in a place like this, you fool. Shout to the camera that you were talking about the game, quickly.
That's not gonna help.
It's not. I'm not messing around here! It's been 3 days since we discovered the secret staircase, and nothing has been done.
I mean, you aren't wrong.
You're not wrong, but you should talk about this elsewhere. Kinjo and Mikaru are doing something separately. And they're looking desperately for a way to escape. And then there's us, living day to day in fear of not knowing when or who will kill someone. Wow, you're being reasonable. What would you call that if not a living hell? What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
He might have seen something interesting too.
Says he doesn't care and is now upset. This is not sudden. This is not sudden. Did you see the situation as normal? It's already been over a week since we arrived at this school to think about how to leave from this place. Even me, I can't get it out of my head on how to escape from this place. Don't you get it? Oh, so you're annoyed then? We all feel the same. But why are you wasting your time raising your voice? Now that we have a motive, we don't know what will happen. Besides, even though I quit being suspicious of Maida, the fact remains that there's an imposter. That doesn't change anything. I'm even more shocked to see you guys so calm in this situation. Oh, really? Then should I shout too and not come down? Huh? Who are you angry with?
Haru, why are you getting angry at him?
Because he doesn't want Monokuma overhearing the conversation, but yelling back is not going to change anything. They're both not using their brains.
Yeah, they're kinda gearing up to fight each other for no reason. Hey, what's wrong with you guys? Stop this.
Honestly, when I think about what will happen next, I feel like I'm going to kill myself.
Don't.
Buddy, no. If it really happens, feels like you're leaving the escape idea and just committing a state of resentment. What did you say, Otori? Even if it was a joke, I won't let it go, you hear? Who cares if you don't leave it alone? Are you gonna kill me? Ah, he's really paranoid. You think you can, then go ahead and try. Everyone will investigate my body. Another class trial, and you will get executed. Uh-oh. Now you've done it.
Are you gonna, like, start punching each other?
I'm so confused how this fight even happened.
Yeah, I mean, Teruya was just being frustrated at, like, the entire situation, and Haru took it personal.
I'm really confused about Haru's direction here. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, like, what the... What is he arguing against?
Like, is he just being a hothead and being frustrated with Teria about not listening to him, or I don't like, I'm not understanding.
Yeah. Oh, they really gotta stop
Oi!
punching each other. What are you guys doing this for? Stop it! Stop this to you two! Yeah, I understand your heart, but we can't fight between each other.
Listen carefully. The feeling you're having right now is the feeling of everyone else here.
Teria.
So maybe they're not fighting. Maybe he just gripped his shirt and is lifting him up.
Yeah, maybe. And I think those two are basically just taking their frustration out on each other right now.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're both losing it from being stuck in here for over a week. Which,
Yeah.
I get it, I guess. But also, this is a weird way to show it. Kinjo, Mekaru, Urehara, Taira, and Kurakawa, who aren't here, feel the same as us too. It's the same feeling that even the ones who are no longer with us, Maki, Higa, Tomori, and Hatano. Are you thinking of pushing yourself in the investigation at the time when you're going lethargic and becoming helpless of the situation?
You two are not really speaking to each other, are you?
They're speaking at each other.
Yeah.
What investigation? I've investigated more than a week and we only found one secret passage in the warehouse, and even that was blocked by a layer of guns. Is there even a way to get through such a defense? Or are you talking about doing something else? In common sense, it seems that the killer who caused such a big incident will leave a way for us to get out. Isn't that right? This bastard. Don't talk things you don't know about.
I don't understand these two anymore. What are they?
They're talking at each other.
Yeah.
And I'm not understanding. I feel like this is a major translation issue, or like that the argument's not meant to make sense, but at the same time I can't see Lineage doing something like that. How do you say such things with your mouth and become this desperate? So what? Am I supposed to cheer you up? That's no different from escaping from reality. Wow. Terry has been hit with a reality check and he doesn't like it. Hey, shut up already. Who would like a guy who talks like that? Are you trying to force yourself to cheer up while talking badly because you like it?
I think you do it because you like to talk like that too, Kobazing. No, this isn't a time for a joke. We gotta stop this. Or else it will really become a fight and it will escalate even more.
What is this counterattack? If you're gonna hit me, do it. It's a violation of the rules to use violence against students. This little bastard. You don't think I can't hit you? You're gonna die today, bud. Y'all both need a timeout.
Yep.
Yes! I was hoping he would break them up.
I mean, he is the most qualified.
He is the most qualified.
Stop! Don't fight.
I'm gonna hold him gently. I love him. He's so cute.
Yes. That was a good scream. Look at the muscle guy squeak.
Be nice.
You two, come on. Shake your hands and reconcile. Hurry up and do it, you bastards!
Sorry for everything. I was wrong. No, I'm really sorry too. I was too hot-headed.
That's what that was settled fast.
I love Kakeru.
Yes, he was
He
just
is
like,
my favorite guy on the cast. Holy shit.
he is a very good boy.
Oh, I love him so much.
Okay, well done. Now, let's not fight and get along. Looking at your face, I would say you are the one prepared for a fight. Hiranami, shush, you're gonna hit a nerve. Actually, I'm sad that I heard everything. No. It seems the mood has calmed down. Is everyone okay now?
I'm really sorry. I think I got too excited.
I think you two should go to the gym room and let out the stress.
Yeah, y'all need to, like, just do a workout session, exhaust yourselves, and go take a fat fucking nap.
Yep.
I've gotten a fever, and it seems like it's, overlapping with the current situation.
Yeah, go to bed.
Go sleep. It's the same for me, too, because I can't stop huffing and puffing. Huh?
Maybe they didn't mean an actual fever.
Oh, cabin fever! Cabin fever! That's what they're talking about. That's when you're stuck inside for too long. Like, stuck in one place. It's an expression.
Haruya, are you native in the city? Because you're starting to use your language very well.
I was excited, so don't worry about that.
Ah, he spoke accentless?
Yeah, that's what she's pointing out.
Anyway, let's keep waiting for now. As Otori said, we've been waiting for a week now, but there's nothing wrong with waiting a few more days. Yeah. Things won't happen if you stop thinking negatively. I'm sure there's a way we can get out. I think the same too, and there's still Kinjo and Mikharu who are investigating very hard every day. No matter how hard this is, we will all help each other in order to find an exit. That's right, although the policeman is treating us like raw criminals and Mikharu looks at us like bugs.
She's always been like that, though.
Yeah. Fine, right? Even if they consider us a bug or a criminal, we have to find a way to get out.
No way! That's not okay at all! Also, Kinjo, Mikharu, Kinji, Katakara, and Tyra are all missing.
Yes.
That's 5 people
Yes.
that did not come to breakfast.
It really happened one time, but Yamaguchi's amazing voice prevented a big fight. However, the situation seems more serious than I thought when Otori, who has a cheerful personality, got into a panic like that. If there's no progress in the near future, there's also a possibility that we lose our temper and become like that. We were motivated, so we decided to look at each other one last time and wave to start another investigation. Kurukawa and Tyra should be okay. Are you sure? I suppose they will be in their rooms the whole day. But at least being in the rooms should be safe. Putting my worries aside, I started to focus on my next investigation. Morning.
I want to pick Yuki up by the scruff and shake him.
Yes. Why are you not checking on them?
Right, so...
Kakeru.
I suppose free time then.
It seems like it. First dining hall, checking. No one's here.
No. God. Also, I realized why Kinjo was in the room with Akane then, in the kitchen. I mean, not in the kitchen, but in the dining room now. She wouldn't move. He was keeping an eye on her.
Oh, now that you mention it, yeah.
So he stayed there with, which is really shocking to me because he doesn't like her. And she's kind of in that state because of what he said to her upon losing her best friend. So I think our dumb cop boy feels a bit guilty for the shit he said.
He would never admit it, though.
No, he wouldn't. Look at him!
There he is.
Boy! I like this one.
Yes. Event. Oh, Kurokawa? You are looking a bit better.
Yes.
Didn't you say you would be worried today? Is it alright to move now? Yes. Oh, thank God, but you came out of your room after a long time, so it's already late this night. I guess you'll have to go back in, huh? Yeah. Are you going to the dormitory? Let's go together. I'm about to go back right now. Yes. That's awkward. Even though her response has been notable, she's like a kid who doesn't speak any more than she should, compared to the general public. Oh, that's right. Hey, Kurokawa, the secret note that was the last motive. That was also a mix of lies, right? Another reason I'm convinced that the ridiculous note that I know the mastermind is a lie is because of Kurokawa's note. You are troubling her.
Oh.
Oh, right. I'm sorry about opening the note. I was really curious about it. You probably won't forgive me after saying to stop us. Really sorry. The details don't really matter. You sure? Then, can you tell me if it's okay? Kurokawa seems to know best, if the note is a lie or not. Well, of course, if you don't have to talk if you don't like it. It's probably a lie if I ask someone else if they know about me. I also wouldn't talk about it. That note is... Ow. Ow? Kurokawa, what is it? My head. It hurts again. Oh, don't worry about it. After all, it would be better to take a break in the rooms today. Now, let's get in quickly. You don't need to talk today. Yeah. So I guess her video also made her head hurt? Huh? What are they doing? Uh-oh. What? Why is someone screaming? Kurokawa? Damn, what happened? I have to check. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Tyra, what's going on now? Is that blood?
Seconds. Maida, Kurokawa, don't be dazed. Tyra, stop! Let me go!
What happened? Wake up already.
Tyra, she slit her wrist with scissors.
What? You tried to kill yourself?
I'm going to die! A trash like me deserves to die! I want to die, don't disturb me!
There's no way we will let that happen. What kind of strength is this?
Let go! Maida, let go of me!
Take it easy. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to kill yourself, Tyra?
I'm going to Ayame's side.
What?
I have to go to Ayame and apologize. I just can't be alive anymore.
Don't be ridiculous. It has been 4 days already since Hatano died. What are you saying?
I saw Ayame in the video yesterday. He was blaming me.
How did Monokuma manage to do that? Is it like an old video? Where they got into a fight or
You
something?
gotta, okay, think back.
Hmm?
There was a photo of all of them together.
Yeah.
I think that there is memory missing from all of the cast.
So it's from...
So what if it's part of a video from a fight the two of them had before
Yeah.
losing their memory?
That's the only thing that it could be, unless Monokuma has some amazing video editing and voice imitating technology.
I think it's a past memory that we're not familiar with. Ayame died because of me!
Hatano appeared in the Desire video? That stupid Monokuma. They're trying to play with us like this. Calm down, Tyra. There's no way Hatano blames you. That video was manipulated by Monokuma.
No! Ayame is blaming me! She said that even if I die, she wouldn't forgive me! I have to go to the other side and apologize to her! There's no other way!
Damn it. Doesn't work no matter what I say to her. She's completely ruined. What should I do in this situation? Maida, move away. Alright, do something, please. Wake up, Akane Taira. Don't you know why Hatano died? Hatano's last words? The words that she delivered to you? You remember them, right?
Last words?
I want you to live. You do not understand the meaning of those last words she left to you at all. Hatano died to save you, but if you commit to act you are about to do, what do you believe that means to Hatano? Thank you for using reason. After talking about this, are you still in conflict? Was this the kind of person you always were? Tell me, Akane Taira.
Mikako!
Akane Taira is not that kind of person. You are. You are so much more, Taira.
Mikako?
Thank you for bringing her back.
I love this woman.
But what is going on her now? Did the headache get worse? Jesus. Kurokawa?
Mikako? What's wrong? Wake up! Why did she collapse? We gotta get her out of here. Come to think of it, she said she wasn't feeling well today. Do you think this happened because she was pushing herself again? Anyway, let's move Mikako to her private dorm as soon as possible.
Suddenly...
Don't you need permission from the person who has the dorm room to go into their room?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a plot hole.
Suddenly Kurokawa collapsed. We left Taira behind, and we put Kurokawa back in her private bedroom.
Hey, guys. I'm so sorry. I guess it was out of my mind. How Ayame saved my life.
I mean, it's understandable your memory was probably overwritten by the crap police boy said to you.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to throw it away. It's not enough. I even bothered you guys too. I'm really sorry for being a burden. Everyone, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Tyra, because everyone understands your feelings. That's right. I could have killed myself too, girl. No.
Satsuki.
That's
Honey.
No.
You idiot. How is that any comforting? That was pretty scary. Don't do it again, okay?
Hey, what about before? You said we shouldn't say what we saw in her motives. Is it okay now? Oh.
Doesn't seem like anything, though. I don't think we should worry too much. That's right. Even so, everyone who isn't here will be happy to see our own grown-up Tyra. Huh? Yes, I'm really sorry, and thank you. And already been 4 days, so maybe it's too late. But I'll try hard again. I hope you all can accept me once more.
Welcome back.
I am glad to see her up, about, and talking.
Of course, no one blames you, so don't worry.
It's the night announcement. Oh, time has already slipped by. I'm sorry. I wasted your time on me for nothing. Tyra, you don't need to keep apologizing, okay? It's not like you at all. You were such a timid girl. You were not such a timid girl. I mean, the Akane Tyra that we know she's positive and she always has a bright face too. Oh, all right. Okay. Hey guys, it's already nighttime, so let's go to bed.
Agreed. I'm still a little anxious because of the motives, but we can all gather together tomorrow to talk. Let's call everyone, even Kinjo, Mikado, and Uehara. Yeah, Satsuki's feeling a little sleepy already.
Okay. Everyone have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tyra finally made up her mind. Her guilt and regrets for Hatano will not be forgotten in her memory for a lifetime. Still, even so, Tyra is trying to move forward. That kind of action can never be done if you're on your own. But because Tyra is with everyone, she was able to regain her spirit. Now, let's go to bed early today. Fortunately, it's not too late, because the murder didn't happen after the motive came out as usual. Even if it's difficult for tomorrow, we'll all get back to our spirits little by little. I wonder if Kurokawa will be alright. I guess we'll know it at tomorrow's breakfast. You know, I'm thinking about Kurokawa's headache, and I think it could be because she was shown erased memories.
That's possible, but something that I think is more noteworthy is when her headache happened, there was an electric zapping sound. And I think that's actually intentional. I will say, I know quite a bit about her backstory, and I don't think it's ever gone into in this game, and I can't go into it because it is connected to another character in game 2.
Huh.
So if they do go into it here, I'll be surprised. But I really doubt that they will.
I guess I will get to it someday then.
At some point.
Hmm.
It is impressive character writing for me to be able to see this because, like, I had been curious about how it presents itself in Game 1, even without fully going into it. And now that I'm seeing it, I'm actually impressed with Lenoja's character writing.
That's something to look forward to then.
Yeah.
Today? Ugh, I'm getting sleepy. Before we parted, I briefly explained to Tyra about Hatano's post-class trial. Let's sleep peacefully tonight. Alright, about Kurokawa's secret note. Mikako Kurokawa may actually be talkative. Maybe it is true. Well, well. Night. I'm relieved that Tyra managed to wake up herself from her managed to wake her up herself. Of course, this is not the end yet. The fact that we are in Hope's Academy has not changed. We have to find a way out somehow. And with those thoughts, I fell asleep fast. Oh boy.
Morning announcement?
But we should be getting a murder soon, and I am worried.
Yep.
Morning. First, let's go to the dining room. I'll be with them on breakfast this morning. That's not many.
I'm concerned.
Yes. My first thought right now is that Haru is gone.
That's not what caught my attention first. What caught my attention first is Kanata and Kakeru are not there.
Now that you mention it, Kakeru also had his moment to shine. Which makes him a potential victim. I don't want to say goodbye yet to him though. Hello?
Maida! Hello, you arrived early.
In the dining room there was a bright Tyra smiling. Yes, did you guys sleep well?
Maybe it's because Tyra is getting lively again, but I'm feeling way better than yesterday.
I'm always in a happy mood here. I wonder what's up with the others. They haven't come yet.
Did Maida come too soon? It's just 7:10.
Is that so? Then let's wait until we all gather together.
Okay, so they're here early.
Oh, Haru is there.
Well, there's Haru. Oh boy, it's always hard to wake up early in the morning.
Yeah, they're really gonna, like, let us wander for a while. Just keeping them entering the dining hall one by one.
I need Little Queen and Large King. Where the
Yes.
fuck are they? Oh, Bashikawa! Good morning! Tyra. Oh, right. You feel all better now? Kane Tyra feels like she's got a complete resurrection, huh? It's gotta be. Seeing Tyra's bright smile and starting the day like this gives you a lot of energy, huh?
That just sounds black-hearted.
It's not. All I'm saying is that I'm happy that my colleague returned to normal, that's all. The other guys aren't here yet? Yeah, but it's a little different. Kanata was always at the restaurant before me. Stop. Stop it. Stop it.
But it would be
Don't
like,
say that.
like how if she is the victim, then Jesus, so many girls died way before the guys. Like, we have a count of 3 girls and 1 guy.
Even the others will be happy to see Tyra smile once again.
Oh yeah, today I have a suggestion for you guys. I'll say it once everyone is there.
Suggestion?
Yes, after breakfast, Kinjo, Mikado, and Uehara will gather together to discuss with us.
A meeting? About what? I don't really like those other guys.
Well, when Maki was still alive, Kinjo gathered everyone and made an intermediate report. This time the motives already came out, so I would like to gather everyone for opinions.
Oh, I see. Maida, that's amazing. I recall Kincho doing these meetings. I haven't seen that in a hot minute. That's a phrase I would use.
That's because not long ago he was neglected by saying things no one supported.
But we can't do that anymore. It's all in the past, isn't it? I mean, we believe in Maida now.
You know, one thing is one thing and that is another
can't
thing.
Withhold... Yeah, we can't withhold information, my guy.
Well, it suddenly seems that Tyra has regained some vitality in her eyes. Since we have such a bright person like her, it must be conveyed to everyone. That positivity must be conveyed to everyone. By the way, it's getting late for the others.
What time is it now? Around 7:30?
I was just reminded that usually Chapter 3 is the chapter where 2 people die in the mainline Danganronpa games.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I kinda hate that, but I don't know what this game will do.
I'm not sure.
Is this simply over-worrying? I mean, they're humans, so there could maybe times where this could happen, but what's this anxiety?
Let's wait a bit more patiently. I'm sure they'll be here soon.
Yeah, okay. No, this is absolutely not over-worrying. Even if I'm wrong, something is not right. Everyone in the dining room gradually began to notice that detail.
It's getting late. It's already 8 o'clock. What in the world happened? Let's stay still for a moment. Who isn't here yet?
Kinjo, Mikado, Uehara, Kurokawa, Yamaguchi, and Inori.
Yeah, Yamaguchi and Inori are the most worrying on that list.
Yeah, I'm bothered. You don't have to mention Kinjo. Yes, we do! He counts! We don't have to like him, but he counts as a missing person. Because, like, he's unhinged. So realistically, you should be counting him because he could be a suspect.
It's already 8 AM and no one has come yet.
I'm sorry for being late.
Ikako, is your health okay?
Yes, but it's been a while. I was too late. I'm sorry.
Kurokawa, have you seen anyone besides us when you came here?
What happened? Yeah.
Mikako, don't you think it's weird? We came this late, and we're the only ones. that arrived in the dining room.
Yeah.
Hey, is it okay if we keep waiting like this? Something seems off. Isn't it better if we go and find the others? Yeah, I agree. We should look.
Yeah, then let's start by looking for Yamaguchi and Inori first. Somehow, this feeling, it feels like, it's a feeling that seems like everything is already too late. Inori, are you inside? If you are, please answer me.
This is weird. Yamaguchi is silent too.
I don't think both of them are in their rooms.
Where did they go at this time?
If it's not a dormitory, let's check the school. I think it's best to hurry.
Yeah, Kurokawa's right. Guys, let's go find them on the school side. I tried not to let this anxiety get over myself, and decided to stay calm and look for them in the school with everyone. Well, I do not want to say goodbye yet.
I think we're gonna stumble upon body discovery announcement.
Yes.
There seems to be no one on the first floor. I think it would be better to go to the second floor.
Thank you for that information.
I heard someone screaming on the second floor. Was Satsuki wrong?
Screaming.
Urehara?
Uehara.
Urehara, wake up!
What?
Wait, there's blood on him, I think.
Yes. But he's like besides the, like, police boy, he was the least one I was thinking of. Uehara, how did this happen?
Okay, but think about it. He's not dead because the body discovery announcement would have played.
Yeah,
because those three
yeah.
were already standing there. Maida? I don't really know myself. I came to the second floor and Urehara was down on the floor like this. Yeah, see, everyone's here. He's fine. So he's still alive.
What's all this?
Wah! Urehara, you're dead?
He's still breathing.
So he is bleeding.
I am getting vibes from the first Danganronpa third's case.
I don't remember it all that well, to be honest.
It's like the only case where we had people fake being injured.
That's true.
But, I mean, it could be that we are slowly getting warmed up to Uehara, but I cannot see him do stuff like that.
I don't know.
But on the other hand, I'm also like, why, for what reason would someone attack him? And not finish the job?
I don't know. I don't know. Urehara, are you okay?
This is what happened to me.
Hey, Urehara, what happened to you? Why did you get hurt like this?
I was definitely heading to the library at night. Does anyone know what time it is now?
It's been roughly... I think it's around 8:15. Urehara, let's wipe the blood first. Here's a handkerchief.
Thank you. By the way, Tyra, it seems you're getting better. Are you okay now?
Yes, thanks to the others. I made up my mind somehow. We can talk about that later. More importantly, what the hell happened here?
Uehara, who did this to you?
I'm sorry, I do not know either. I remember walking towards the library at night, but suddenly I felt a pain in my head from behind. I can't remember.
That means someone attacked Orehara?
Well, I guess, but attacking like this is enough to stun someone. It doesn't mean to kill. Yeah, this wasn't a kill attempt. But this could mean that a tragedy is about to happen again.
If it hasn't already.
Maybe he would have gotten into the way like a witness?
I don't know.
A motive breaks someone's mind and enforces the worst to act to try... and enforces the worst act to try to commit a murder. Wait, where are the others? Where are Kinjo Mikaru, Inori and Yamaguchi?
Oh no. What? This sounds like...
I heard it on the 3rd floor.
3rd floor. Something else happened up the stairs?
Yeah, I think we're gonna... This is really mirroring the 3rd case in the first Danganronpa game by being complicated.
Oh boy.
Damn it, what should I do? I haven't properly checked the whole 2nd floor yet, and I'm worried about Uehara's condition. Just split up.
Man's standing with a head injury. I think he's fine.
You guys, are you looking for the others who didn't arrive at morning's breakfast?
Yeah, I'm not sure about Kinjo, but we can't see Inori or Yamaguchi. Just
What?
leave out Mikaru like that, god.
What happened? Maybe it has something to do with the sound on the 3rd floor. I'll help you guys too. Please let me join in your search.
I would like to keep an eye on you, actually. So yeah, come along.
Yeah. I can't shake the suspicion.
Yeah, me either.
But, Uehara, aren't you hurt? Will your body handle it? This degree won't be an issue. It's just a slight bump on the back of my head. You were supposedly unconscious for an entire night.
I'm already sussing that whole thing.
It would be very easy to fake, you know.
Yeah. 'Cause, the other thing is, if you're unconscious for a whole night after a head injury, you would have problems standing up. You'd be so delirious.
Yeah, and probably have a splitting headache.
Yep, and he seems fine. So I'm sussing. I'm sussing the priest.
What the heck is he doing?
I don't know.
But honestly, for this game, that would be a little too easy.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no problems at all?
Oh, you said you didn't see Inori. In that case, I need Inori's ability to get the appropriate treatment, so finding her remains the same objective.
That's true.
Jesus.
What the hell is that noise? It's terrifying. I don't know what it is, but I think we should move quickly.
Then let's divide into groups. One group will investigate the 3rd floor, the other will investigate the 2nd floor.
Yeah, I think that this would be good. And I'll stay on the 2nd floor and investigate. I'll stay on the 2nd floor too. I'm kind of like scared of that sound or whatever it is.
Yeah. No,
He's a coward, so that lines.
Yeah, but I think it might be someone being locked up somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll be in the 3rd floor group.
That also makes me sussed out.
Yes.
I'll stay on the 2nd floor. The 2nd floor is wider than the 3rd, so wouldn't it need more people?
Then I'll stay on the second floor too.
You can apparently never separate them.
And the rest are going to the third floor with me and Uehara. Maida, come to the third floor with us.
I didn't get to say anything, but I feel pretty determined. Well, it doesn't matter. Now somehow we have to quickly secure everyone's status on each room and identify who attacked Uehara. And whatever that is.
If it's decided, then let's move. I feel uneasy about something. If you find the others, come down here and let us know. Be careful, everyone.
I decided to go up to the third floor with Kurukawa and Uehara following along. Me, oh my, what is going to await us?
What the fuck is going on?
Coming to the third floor. I can see clearly that it's from the art room. It certainly is. So what are we doing?
In addition to the art room, I'll have to do a survey elsewhere.
Then, shall we act separately here? I'll take a look into the art room, you guys have a look somewhere else. Rory? It doesn't matter, but be careful. Maybe the person who attacked me could be here. Honestly, I don't want to believe it, that it would be one of us. But we already experienced it twice. The people you've been living with then try to kill each other. I'll be okay, just checking what that sound is. Now then, let's move. Someone was shoved inside a locker.
Yeah.
Was it you, Yen?
No, it's supposed to be Yuki, but yeah, I guess it could have been me.
The sound of the original...
God damn it, Yuki, you're supposed to be in there.
The origin of the sound is here. Seems that no one has found it yet. Well, let's first find out what that sound really is. Jeez.
Alright. It's one of the lockers. It's gotta be.
Shaking, shaking.
Well, it's not the ones that aren't translated.
There's no doubt. This loud sound is coming from the inside of the locker. Be careful when you open it. Someone might fall out.
Someone might fall out and punch you.
An unknown sound and a fear, but more than that, curiosity. I wanted to see what was inside of it. Maybe call out first. Or open it and get punched in the face. And then I opened the door of the locker. There was...
Mikado?
Mikaru,
Baby?
what happened to you?
Baby girl, what the fuck?
Why are you in a
Wife?
blood-stained locker?
Are you okay?
Well, considering how she's been raging, she probably is physically fine.
Why is she covered in blood? Why is she covered in blood? Babe, why are you covered in blood?
Mikaru? She was in a state where the usual neat and refined look was off. The hair was loose, the blouse was loose, and the glasses were sprawled, and her whole body was bound. That loud sound was made by Mikaru?
Are you going to help her or just stand there like a moron?
Why are you like this? Who did this? Not only that, Mikado was bloody. At first I thought she was like Uehara, but when I looked closely, it looked like this blood wasn't coming from Mikado. It was from the bloody cloth that was buried inside the locker. What is the purpose of doing this? Like,
This is so weird.
like, you cannot blame Mikaru. You cannot blame this crime on Mikaru if she is bound up inside the locker.
But she's covered in blood. So maybe the point was framing, but like it doesn't make sense. Like, what the fuck?
It doesn't make sense. Oh, okay, okay. I'll release you now, so don't move too much. Mikaru, what happened here? Before that, give me your right hand. Okay. Come on, shut up and quickly show me your right hand. I couldn't tell why, but I pressed my right hand on Mikaru's hand without delay. Mikaru took a while, wrapping her right hand with my own and observing something. Ah, she probably only knows the attacker from, like, the hand.
Or the attacker has an injury.
Hmm.
And she might be looking for it.
That's not you, Eva. Mikaru? Why did you need my right hand? Nothing you need to know. More importantly, incompetent. Tell me, what time is it? And what's the current situation right now? What? She was incarcerated while being bound by someone, and she's asking about the situation as if it's normal for her. Well, it's her, so I guess it's not so random. I think it's roughly 8:25 right now. We got together for breakfast, but some few people were unusually late and we began to start looking for them. Apparently, your gang is you, Akane Taira, Haruhiko Kobashikawa, Teruya Otori, Satsuki Ranami, Mikako Kurokawa, Kanata Inori, and Kakeru Yamaguchi, was it? Yes. Who else was missing? In the group, we were having breakfast, but Inori and Yamaguchi were missing. And then we found Uehara on the second floor. Kinjo is also still missing. The doctor and the lawyer. Also, if I may ask, Mikaru, what happened to you? I never expected you to be in such a situation. Shut up! Forget everything you saw. It's embarrassing. Yeah, it was definitely my fault. I didn't realize I was going to be targeted so sudden. You were attacked? By who? Well, you'll soon find out who it is. The one who dared to touch me. I'll leave them with the greatest regret in their life. I look forward to this.
She injured them. She injured them. That's what happened. She injured their right hand.
And what's with this bloody locker? This blood isn't from you, right? You don't know. Hey, we don't have the time to be chit-chatting. When I heard the situation from you, I believe this is the very climax moment. I'm going to investigate. Mikaru, wait a minute. Damn it, what the hell is going on? Well, at least I've confirmed that Mikaru is safe, so let's go find the others. They are really making this, tense.
Yep.
Suddenly, as I was looking at this, I felt a chill. The fact that there's blood means that there's someone who shed this blood.
Yeah, because Mikaru's not injured.
Mikaru, hang on a second. Huh, what else do you want? I don't have the luxury to talk to you right now, you hear me? Can't you figure out the situation already? That's not it, I just wanted to know what Mikaru was doing last night. Wow, I know how stupid you are, but if you don't feel sorry for your friend's life, then you don't mind running around and talking to me right now. What does that mean? Life? No way. I was uncertain in my voice, but in my mind I fully understood word by word. Uehara being attacked by someone, Mikado imprisoned in a bloody locker. The puzzle was completed with all the conditions set to the worst possible outcome. And right after that... What is this? Someone scream.
Maida. Mikado, I found one.
Kurokawa. It seems you encountered some problems.
Definitely. Please, help me. To the science lab.
You need help? Why in the science lab? Looks like something happened. Since it's an emergency, I'll help you out. Move.
Yes.
Move, I'm gay! Sorry, that's what popped into my head.
Kurokawa's complexion didn't look so good. And that made me even more anxious. I really wonder what's going on.
Oh no.
Oh, we have 3 people. We have yet in all 4 people. What's happening in the science lab? Could it be related to the scream earlier? Maida, you are here. Looks like you found Mikado too. I want to ask about what happened, about that sound, but for now, we have a bigger issue on our hands. Also, as you may have guessed, Kurokawa went to the casino and I tried to investigate the science lab, but the door wouldn't open. I heard a scream in the science lab while trying to open the door.
Maida, help us here.
Oh, so they have to break the door down.
The four of us joined forces and pushed the door of the science lab, but it didn't even budge. It felt different from simply being locked with a padlock. It was as if something was blocking the door.
Oh no.
I can't. It's not moving at all. Well, what do we do? Should we go back with the others on the 2nd floor? But we had a scream in here. Are we really just going to leave it at that? We can't just give up. Another scream. And that sounded like electricity? Another scream. Who is it? And what is going on in there?
That sound. Can you hear it?
When I listened to Kurokawa's words and focused on the sounds in the science lab made, I heard a strange and unusual sound. This is a water sound, isn't it? Water? Water. It sounds like something is flowing when I hear it. Is it flooded? Well, what do we do if the door doesn't open? Is it all in vain? Hey, come here for a minute, you people. Mikado pointed and looked closely at the blurred window on the door of the science lab. You stupid fools, the sliding door is blocked with something from the inside. It will never open. I thought it was weird, but I also thought that something was wrong. They blocked it with something? Are you saying the inside is closed? But then it would be even more difficult to open the door. That's not gonna happen. Breaking the window. As Mikado said that, she raised her elbow to the door of the science lab to break the window.
Sweetie, how are you not injured?
She has elbows of steel.
She also is technically wearing sleeves, but like, for anyone who doesn't know, the right way to break a window is you have to take something and wrap your hand if you don't have something to properly break it, and then break through it, because then it prevents more cuts.
Mikado, are you sure you can do that? Is it not considered vandalism? It's okay. The vandalism is caused by force majeure, which involves this incident in Monokuma's eyes, that is. As she said that, she put her arm inside the broken window, shoving the thing that was blocking the door. Can't you do something as simple as this? Incompetent ones. Now it's unlocked. Open it. Eee. Like Mikado said, the door to the science lab opened with a sound. And the first thing we discovered was... water.
Water.
What is this? Water? When I opened the door to the science lab, a lot of water flowed from inside. The inside was full of water, and when we entered the room, it was in a watery state so that at least your ankles were submerged. The water in the science lab is... what's going on? When we were trying to check the state of the room... Uh-oh. Don't go in. Stay away from the water. Electricity.
Oh, that's right.
Mikado shouted urgently in a serious mood, and I unknowingly stood away from the water pit in the science lab. Why, Mikado? This is how they ended up. If you're curious, look inside the science lab. You'll understand what I mean. Mikado's voice sunk, like it was subdued. When Mikado, who's usually hard to beat, makes a voice like that, it can only mean when she witnessed someone's death. Being careful not to touch the water pit, quietly I moved my gaze into the science lab. The scenery that came into my view from there was horrifying, was utter despair.
Inori!
That looks horrible.
Oh my god, I'm so upset.
Jesus.
I'm so upset.
You didn't have to do her like that. Like,
I am so upset. And we still don't know where Kakeru is.
that's a terrible way to go, really.
Yeah. She's like deep fried.
Yeah. Her whole body is tied up and burned. The body of Kanata Inori, the ultimate surgeon. It was an unbelievable despair. This is a lie, right? Why is she... I couldn't accept the scene that was in front of my eyes, but soon I was able to face reality with a sense. It's like a grilled squid, but that smell was even more nauseous. It smells like burning flesh. Ugh. Ugh.
I knew he wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Inori. It felt like a dream scene, because Inori, who was smiling brightly with us just yesterday and talking to us, turned out like this. Inori, who was so kind to us as a doctor. Inori, who worked very hard to take care of everyone's health. It was then that the sound reminded me that this was our reality.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
The body discovery announcement. That means there's zero possibility that she's alive. Kanata Inori is dead. Why? Why? Who the hell would do this? Why, you ask? It's only natural. I don't know who yet, but there's a person who wants to get out of here by any means. This is nonsense, leaving us so suddenly. There wasn't even time to save her? Honestly, this setup, this could have been delayed. Like, it could have been set up last night and she could have only died now. I'm really sorry, Inori. I'm sorry, Urahara, but I'm really sussing you. Because I also find...
I don't trust him.
Yeah, I don't find his reactions believable either right now.
No, he's too calm. And I get it, he's been calm during all the other discoveries, but, like, he's not convincing.
And the last 2 times, it never really focused on his reaction.
No, it didn't. It never has.
Yeah, I don't even remember what his reaction to the others were. But this time they put a focus on it. Even so, the body was found. Why don't we start searching? We need to prepare. Search. It's starting again. Last trial.
Okay, but we still have no idea where Kinjo and Kakeru are.
Yeah. We have to face this terrible despair once again. If we cannot identify the culprit who killed Inori, then we will all face punishment due to the class trial's reckless rules. Did you mention that the rest of the people are downstairs? I must have heard the BDA. So they'll come here soon. If you don't want to die, get ready to investigate. Yes, there's no time to even be sad. It was the same when Maki and Tomori died. Once again, we have to overcome sadness. We must overcome despair. However, this despair would not end with this. So, is there gonna be
Someone
another...
else is dead.
That coding error took me out a bit. It was no ordinary despair.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time has passed, the trial will begin!
Yep,
So yeah, 2
second
people are
floor.
dead. So 2 people died on different floors.
Huh? Huh? That was... Wasn't it a BDA again? No, something's wrong, right? Inori's body BDA just rang, right? Why is there another announcement? There's only one thing I can think of. This is quite unprecedented. What are you talking about?
Jeez. Oh no! Come back!
Kurokawa? I have a bad feeling. We should join with the others on the second floor. What happened? I may already know. But until I check it out with my own eyes, I won't believe it. There's no way. It's such a worst-case scenario. It should never happen. Jesus. Taira, Otori?
Ida!
What's going on? What happened to you? That's blood. Taira and Otori appeared astonished in front of the library as they stood there. The front of the library was covered in blood. The amount of it and the bloody locker I saw in the art room, it all started to overlap a little in my head. Obviously, Inori didn't have any noticeable trauma. Yeah, you're right. The BDA rang twice. Taira's party hasn't seen Inori's body yet. I'm so appalled. To me, who was desperate to know, Taira quietly pointed at the library with a finger. It's gonna be Kakeru, isn't it? Quietly, breathing deeply as not to indulge reason in my mind and opening the door to the library, no matter what I see here. I have to be prepared to open the door And what I saw on the other side was... Without betraying my expectations, the despair in the library greeted me.
Ah!
Kakeru.
Why do my two favorite characters have to die in the fucking same chapter?
Lying in a pool of blood, as the body of the ultimate lawyer, Kakeru Yamaguchi, greeted me. He kinda looks like he was almost decapitated.
Yeah, he does. And it also looks like something was tied around his neck, like he was dragged.
So, probably another time-delayed murder?
I think so.
It might have... Ah.
Maida, wake up!
Tyra?
He passed out after seeing him.
I think I've lost consciousness for a while. It was because of watching too many shocking scenes back and forth. I was in front of Yamaguchi's dead body in the library, and there was Tyra in between. Hey, what's the situation right now?
I was worried because Maida found Yamaguchi's body, and you went silent.
Sorry.
Maida's party, who went to the 3rd floor to investigate, came back and found Yamaguchi's corpse. And now everyone else went to the infirmary to take care of Orihara. And Kinjo. Kinjo's injured?!
Kinjo? What's wrong with Kinjo? Did you guys find him?
Oh, yeah. I'll explain what happened. Our investigation on the 2nd floor. Our team found a pit of blood in front of the library while investigating the power room, the training room, etc. I went to the library, but Yamaguchi and Kinjo were both covered in blood, and they were both on the floor, too.
Even Kinjo was covered in blood?
Yes, at first I was surprised. I feared they had both died. Because the BDA rang twice, and I thought Kinjo died as well, and he was treated as a corpse count.
That's not right. Another BDA rang because we discovered another body found by us.
I heard they were talking about Kanata. It's all too painful to lose so many friends. In a single night. Okay, think about this for a second, actually. Think about this for a second. I just had a brainworm. So, everyone who was targeted was the most useful on the cast. Rei, Kinjo, Kakeru, and Kanata. Probably because whoever was targeting them really doesn't want to be found out. And so they were trying to get rid of the smartest people in the cast.
Yeah.
That were the most useful in trials.
God, it's so
So that, whew.
It's so gonna be Uehara. He's the smartest guy besides them.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I agree with that.
But
we can't grieve now.
But I wonder, because there really is no use to two people dying. Unless he really, really didn't want to be found out and was like, alright, if I'm gonna... all of these guys are gonna die anyway, so...
It's either that, or it was a chance of being witnessed. Because Kakeru and Kanata are, like, literally always together.
But I still somehow hope that, like, maybe another person was also involved in this, because in these double murders I'm always so disappointed if it was, like, just one person. Because there's so much more potential if there are two.
Yeah. I haven't started my investigation yet, but I'll come back to talk about it in the class trial soon. So let's do our best, Maida. We don't know who it is, but there's probably one of us who killed two of our friends.
I couldn't even look at the body due to the shock of the death of Inori and Yamaguchi, and Taira's eyes seemed so full of solid determination, even though it was mixed with sadness. Taira, you've gotten stronger.
Huh?
It's the same for all of you. You have to overcome the deaths of our friends. You guys are stronger than me. Where I'm just shocked and trembling, Taira.
No, I'm not strong. That's a lie. But what was said to me yesterday from Mikako made me realize what I had to do. I was saved by Ayame in exchange for her life, right? So I vowed that no matter what, I wouldn't die here. To be sure to survive here and to repay Ayame's wish.
Taira.
Oh, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean I'll go killing. It means that I want to escape. With everyone together.
I know, don't worry. However, surprisingly, while talking with Taira, it seems my worries have calmed down a little. It feels like she could really get out of here someday if she worked together with us. I felt the same way.
Yeah, by the way, everyone's late.
You said they were treating Urahara and Kinjo. Urahara was fortunate enough that it was a light wound, but what about Kinjo? I didn't see him.
I'm not sure. He was unconscious even after being taken to the infirmary.
Oh, someone really wanted to get him much more badly than Mikado, eh?
Okay, but that doesn't surprise me. Because Urahara and Kenjo are at odds, but it has never really come off as, like, super hostile. But it has come off that Urahara does not agree with anything Kenjo does.
If it's really Urahara, then I'm really wondering what they're gonna do with the... I mean, I guess the focus will be on figuring out how the murders happened in the first place.
Yeah. Well, the first things first. They both died on the same floor. I think... well, no, because there's too much blood here for that to be the case. I do think I know how Kakeru died. I think, because of how much blood is outside the library, that, Kakeru, got his head stuck between the doors. That's why it looks like his head was almost decapitated. They're sliding doors. And this is not, like, an uncommon thing, because the reason why garage doors have sensors now is because you could get decapitated. That way.
That's not a nice way to go. Nope.
No, it's not. But like, it makes sense, because I had to think about it for a second. But like, you'd need quite a bit of force.
And like, Kakeru isn't like the most fragile guy in the cast, so it would be kind of hard.
No, you would have to knock him out.
Yeah.
You would have to knock him out.
What?
You would have to take him out unconscious. There's no other way. It looks like he has a big head wound. Besides, in this case, we had to take the role of Kanata and apply first aid by ourselves.
This is a bad enough situation as it is.
Oh! They're here! Yeah. Oh, are you okay now, Maida? You looked pretty bad.
Yes, somehow. By the way, did you all know about the BDAs?
Not only Yamaguchi in the library, but Inori on the 3rd floor was also dead?
This is too cruel. Poor girl.
It is regrettable, but what has already happened is irreversible, so we have no choice in the matter. We have to find the killer in order to live. You are so suspicious.
Extremely.
Like, he's the only one who really got off light and was in a position to move around. Because Mikado would be kinda hard to, yeah.
Oh, where's Kinjo? Urahara seems to be fine now. Kinjo is still in a coma. There's no sign of him waking up, so we gave the first aid and put him on the infirmary bed. I'm worried.
But was the first aid effective? I thought it would be difficult because Inori was missing.
Well, to be specific, I didn't do anything, and Otori was the one who applied it.
I couldn't do anything either, so I just organized the supplies and handed him over the first aid kit. Wait, so Otori can administer first aid?
Apparently, or rather hopefully.
That's a little surprising, Otori. You have more talent than we thought you had. That's a little backhanded.
Yes.
I can't tell if that's a compliment or an insult. Well, I've had solid. Well, I've fuck. I hate when this happens. This happens when I do serious voices too, where I'll flub the line at least 6 fucking times. Okay. Well, I've also sold medical products in the first place, so yeah, I have the knowledge. There we fucking go, Jesus Christ! But compared to Inori, it's not even close.
2 friends have died, and we have no choice but to investigate this. Some try to lighten up the mood more than usual to get as much energy as possible. Thanks to it, the situation seems to improve, however little it could.
Everyone seems to have gathered, so it's okay to show up. It's everyone's idol! Monokuma friends, Mono Mono!
I really want to hit this bear real hard.
You've finally shown up, Monokuma. Why are you so late?
Oh, sorry, I tried to show up right away and give it to you, but you guys made things even more complex. You tried to give it? Yes, a body was found, you know. 2 of them, too. The Monokuma file 3-1 should not be given. 3-1? This time there were 2 victims in particular, so I prepared 2 Monokuma files.
3 minus 1.
Oh, this is going to be annoying in the trial. I think it's supposed to be 3-1 and 3-2. 3-1 belongs to Yamaguchi, and 3-2 belongs to Miss Inori.
Hey, does that number mean anything? For example, order of death.
What do you... How did you guess that? It would be fun to say that, but it's not really in that sense.
I mean, logically, I would assume that Kakeru died first and Inori later.
I think so. I think so. There is no other way that could have played out. That number attached to the Monokuma files is based on all members gathered, and it is only 1 because all the members are gathered in the current library. I think you're full of shit. I think you're full of shit. I think you're full of shit. I'm just gonna fucking say it, Monokuma. You are full of shit. You just don't want us to know that detail because it's too important to the case.
Yep.
That is the only reason you would make up an excuse. Not all of them, because Super Cop is missing. Kinjo-kun is on a trip to Dreamland, so he can't help it, sadly.
Yeah, it seems like Uehara really did his best to try to, eliminate everyone he could.
The most useful in the cast, yeah. But he probably did not have time to knock out Mikado. He probably had to just settle for trying to hide her.
We should count as lucky that Yuki wasn't on his list then.
I'm kind of surprised that he wasn't, because Yuki's been the one that basically solves the trials. Like, yeah, he
Hmm.
gets some help from Kinjo and Mikaru, but he's been the one solving them.
Wait,
Because that's us.
he was together with Akane, Haru and stuff. Maybe he couldn't because he didn't run around alone.
I think that would be the case, yeah. What the? This toy is making the mood brighter for no reason. It's unfortunate that a murder happened in the morning, but that's why it burns more. Isn't that right? Now then, I'll be going on ahead and leave the next Monokuma file next to the other body. I hope you will do your best for your sacrificed friends.
No, now wait a minute. Even so, don't you think it's too much to say that the culprit killed 2 people?
Huh?
If a culprit murders this way, there could be many victims in the future. If they commit 3 or 4 murders, we will all die.
That sounds like it, but...
That's what I want to ask too. The situation was quite unexpected for me as well. If slaughter is allowed as a rule, a crazy person can continue to commit serial killings, right?
That's the point, huh? I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah, you could just kill everyone and then you're just done with it. No class trial.
That's true. That's true. Fuck.
And I mean, from the point of the killer, everyone has to die sooner or later anyway for them to escape, so there would be no difference.
You know, I think that's part of why he was doing this, other than not wanting to get caught, was to kill as many as he could. So he'd be going against less.
You! That's crazy! You're completely irresponsible!
Does it really matter? Serial murder is an event that can't be left out of the mystery, right? Blocking such thrilling and heart-pounding events is a sin, too. What? That doesn't matter at all? Just being exposed to the horror of murder makes someone crazy enough? But now you can be a serial murderer? Alright, then I'll add it to the school rules. It is forbidden to kill another person after an investigation has taken place, and there can be only up to 2 people that the Blacken can kill. I think that's going to come into play again later.
Yeah.
I think that's going to come into play again later. It's too specific. Now, are we done yet? You should erase the up to 2 people. It can't be helped because the killer has already killed Yamaguchi and Miss Inori. So 2 people are fine. Serial killing is so much more fun that it can't be missed. How much do you like serial killings?
This means that it was the same person who killed Kakeru Yamaguchi and Kanata Inori? What do you mean?
Why are you the one countering it?
What I mean is, Criminal A kills Kakeru Yamaguchi and Criminal B kills Kanata Inori. Whoever's looking at Monokuma's words, that possibility disappeared.
Yes, well, it looks so novel and interesting. Unfortunately, I can't allow that.
Meh.
Even if 2 cases happened at the same time, if the person who committed the first murder comes out, I will personally stop the second one myself. Oh my god, really?
I almost can't believe that.
2 murders from 2 different Blackens cannot happen at the same time. And I think it's because it goes against the foundation of the killing game, because only one is supposed to make it out. So I think this is to prevent more than one person from making it out. Which, okay, fine, I get it, but also, that's annoying!
It's a loss of potential.
Yeah.
Because it truly stops accomplices from being made.
Mm-hmm. Like, that discourages any further accomplices. Well, even if there are 2 criminals, there wouldn't just be 1 or 2 difficulties in the class trial. The overlapping object of murder converges to 0 in the first place. Ah, whatever. You would ask me to do something about, but what can you do? In the end, this is a game. The people who play it would have to be blown the hell out of it. So this is how it really goes. You guys, please do your research. See you at the class trial.
Eventually, as usual, Monokuma only said what it needed to say and disappeared. As Monokuma disappeared, there was a moment of silence in the library. Hey you guys, I heard it earlier. You said that Tsurugi Kinjo was in a coma.
Huh? Yeah. He's on the bed in the infirmary. So what about Kinjo? If he can't wake up for the class trial like this?
I think Monokuma will handle that. It is a bit painful that a brain like Kinjo can investigate and proceed to the trial. Idiots! You will soon come to realize who...
Will soon come to the realization of you all who depended on the psychocop. Yeah, that's not terrible grammar, but it's just strangely worded.
Idiots! You will soon come to a realization of all of you who only depended on a psychocop.
What? We'll show you we can handle it.
Is that right? Me and you guys have fundamentally different ways of thinking. As evidence of that, I have already completed the investigation of the library and about the body of Kakeru Yamaguchi. As for you guys, you only went to the infirmary, so what did you do?
So what? Are you trying to brag about it, or?
Oh, I'm worried about you getting in my way. Criminal, I don't know who you are, but you think you're pretty intelligent, aren't you? Aiming for Tsurugi Kinjo. Now then, you better try your best. I'm going to the science lab, so don't disturb me. Oh, she's fired up.
She is taking this so personally because she was targeted.
Yep. I'm looking forward to cooperating with her in the trial.
God, me too! Queen shit.
Yep. Mikado left the library and we nodded, facing each other. Everyone is the same with the pain of losing 2 of our friends. However, as always, you have to overcome it. If the criminal is uncovered in the class trial and survives the situation, we won't have to face the same end. It is natural that I want to sit down and feel sorry for myself, but I have already experienced it twice. Again, we have to overcome it. Because I have no choice but to. Because it must be done. We have to stay determined. Investigation.
Alright.
First, let's summarize the basis for this case. This time, unlike the previous 2 incidents, there are 2 victims, and the places where the bodies were found were also quite the distance. The library on the 2nd floor and the science room on the 3rd floor. Overall, there is a need for large-scale investigations going back and forth between the 2nd and 3rd floors. About tools, I don't know yet, but as previously experienced, the killer may have procured tools, etc. from different places. As Mikado said, Kinjo is very helpful in cases. It's embarrassing, even if you ask Mikado, I don't think she would answer any questions for us. No, I shouldn't give up just because we don't have Kinjo with us. He may wake up soon, and we must do everything we can without him. The investigation radius has been roughly organized. Then, as always, let's begin with the Monokuma files. The estimated time of death of the victim Takeru Yamaguchi is about 8:40. 8:40. Interesting.
That's late.
Yes, and
So that happened like right after, like right before they found him.
Yeah.
And also, my theory's right. Look at the neck wound. It doesn't go all the way through.
Yeah, it was.
It's like two sliding doors collided.
Yeah, I was
like on him.
Very distracted because of that while reading the line.
Mm-hmm.
With a sharp cut from the back of the neck to the uvula, the weapon is presumed to be something sharp with no other visible trauma. Oof. As usual, although it is
Also,
Hmm?
He was dragged backwards away from the door. Kind of like trying to cover up that the door is what did it.
Yeah, and that's what weirds me out about the time of death. And also, didn't we... Hey, we found Uehara at like 8:20.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
How did he do
But I still
that?
think it's him.
Yeah.
I still think it's him. I think something else is going to come into play here to like lay it out, because like this is just a drive off suspicion from him. The timing of the murder, I mean.
But really, how did he manage to pull Kakeru back in before?
And also
anyone's...
not come back through the front door.
Yes.
Unless we might need to check that back door now.
Ah, ooh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
As usual, although it is a Monokuma file with so little information, if the time of death is 8:40, it was right after we found Inori's body. If so, Inori died before Yamaguchi. That is... This is gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be a weird case.
Yes. As it turns out that Inori was still screaming faintly when we were standing at the door of the science lab. Which proves she was alive until then. Unless there's a recording device.
It would be kind of hard. The room was full of water.
That's true.
Anything digital would have fried.
But
well,
if it was...
Actually, no, that makes it more likely, because there was shocking sounds happening up until we opened the door.
It could be that the...
Yeah, they could have recorded her screaming.
Yeah,
and the electric current from that could have fried the water.
Yeah. That could very well be it.
That is so crazy.
It is, yes.
Because her mouth was also taped. She wouldn't have been able to scream at all.
Right. I mean, it was a little loose, but that would still make it hard to scream.
Loud enough for us to hear it through the water in the door? There's no way.
Man, we are already so much thinking work. We haven't even seen the actual room.
I'm just so mad that they're both dead, so my brain's on like rapid fire, like, fuck, how did they die?
And this means Inori and Yamaguchi were killed almost simultaneously in real time. It makes sense that they were murdered. No, hold on. Isn't it a little strange? When we opened the door to the science lab, only a large amount of water flowed out of the corridor, and there was no other person in it. Remotely murdered, was it? I haven't seen Inori's Monokuma file yet, so I won't be able to confirm it for sure, but Yamaguchi's intake is said to be something sharp, and there's a cut deep enough to cut the entire neck. But can this kind of wound be done remotely? But if this is what's called a real-time murder, maybe there's a possibility that someone who was investigating the second floor pretended to find the body after killing Yamaguchi on the spot. Even with this kind of suspicion? I'm so rotten. But this is not a joke, so I have to rule out any kinds of scenarios. It was this kind of wound, and there was no other trauma involved, so it seems this must have been an immediate death. This is what I can infer from the Monokuma files so far. Well, for now, let's search the library and science lab, focusing on the Monokuma file. And if we talk to the others, I might discover something too.
Welp.
That was kind of a mood change.
Yeah. Because it's the fucking received item sound, but
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so
All
my
right.
question is,
Save.
are we starting now or cutting it?
Yeah, we are cutting. Jeez.
Yeah.
Talking about overtime, this video is almost 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well,
Then we shall
till next time.
stop today and well, turn this place upside down next time. So until then, goodbye.
Bye.